Welcome to OOTO TV, the out-of-the-office investigation from the past into the future of adventure. This time we're discussing Isla Cerralvo and Punta Arenas, departing from Ensenada de Muertos, BCS MX.
Hello.
Now, our sources reveal something, well, truly extraordinary about this region. It seems pretty clear there is indeed prolific marine life you are likely to see in this extraordinary region.
Oh, absolutely. And what an adventure it promises to be. What's truly captivating about Isla Cerralvo and Punta Arenas isn't just, their beauty,
Right.
but how they act as these crucial entry points to some of the planet's most biodiverse waters. I mean, this area, famously called the Aquarium of the World by Jacques Cousteau himself, it's just brimming with life.
Aquarium of the world, I love that.
It fits perfectly. So our mission today is really to explore and shed light on exactly what magnificent marine life you are likely to encounter here.
Right.
We'll be connecting insights from various sources, trying to paint a really full picture, guiding you through everything from, say, the majestic rays doing their underwater dances, to the playful marine mammals, and even, the powerful, really awe-inspiring predators that call these waters home.
Sounds incredible.
You are definitely in for an exciting and hopefully unforgettable journey into this environment.
Okay, so speaking of breathtaking spectacles, our sources, they consistently highlight the incredible beauty of the rays, especially in the Gulf of California.
Yes.
The area between Isla Cerralvo and Espiritu Santo keeps coming up as a unique submarine spectacle. Really draws people in.
It really does.
So what specifically makes these ray encounters so unique?
Well, I think what stands out immediately, it's the sheer scale and the grace of their migrations.
Scale? How so?
These waters, they host some of the largest ray gatherings anywhere in the world, particularly mobulas, the ones often called eagle rays.
Eagle rays, right.
They start arriving in the Gulf quite early in the year, basically following the food.
Makes sense.
But it's really April and May. That's when the zooplankton is just booming. And that's when these mobulas are most visible, often right near the surface and in huge, huge numbers.
Wow.
And our sources, they don't just call them rays. They talk about their aquatic acrobatics and their elegance in movement.
Acrobatic rays?
Yeah. Imagine swimming alongside them as they leap and sort of dance, almost like synchronized swimmers, but, underwater.
Amazing.
One source calls it a truly wonderful experience. And importantly, this spectacle also brings up their conservation status.
Wow.
Yeah, it's significant that back in 2019, thanks to a lot of conservation work, mobulas were included in the Norma Official Mexicana 059, NOM 059.
Okay, what's that?
That's Mexico's national standard for protecting endangered species. So getting them listed was a really critical step in trying to safeguard these amazing animals.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Now, beyond these acrobatic mobulas, you also have the colossal giant manta rays, right? Manta barostris.
Yes, the giant.
They're also frequent visitors, apparently, especially around dive sites like La Reina. People talk about their majestic wingspan.
Oh, it's huge.
And their gentle gliding movements. Sounds like a totally different vibe. How do interactions with them compare?
It is a different vibe. What's really fascinating about the giant mantas is just how peaceful they are and surprisingly friendly.
Friendly?
Yeah, unlike the schooling mobulas, you often see mantas alone or maybe in small groups, and they're actually known to approach divers.
Wow.
Some accounts even mention them showing genuine curiosity towards our bubbles, which is just such a unique kind of personal interaction.
Incredible.
And this gentle curiosity, it's not just endearing, it really highlights a deep connection to their environment. It kind of urges us to show that same respect back.
Absolutely.
But, and this is critical, as visitors, we absolutely have to remember and stick to the conservation guidelines.
Right, very important.
These are beautiful, wild animals, so observe them, yes. Absolutely enjoy their majestic presence, but never, ever touch them. Don't pursue them. Don't try to ride them. Their protection is just paramount if we want to maintain this magnificent natural spectacle, and make sure these gentle giants keep thriving for future generations.
It makes perfect sense. Okay, so from the silent ballet of the rays, let's shift focus. Let's talk about creatures known for being maybe a bit more interactive.
Yeah.
Playful, even.
Aha, the mammals.
Exactly. What do the sources tell us about the marine mammals you are likely to encounter near Isla Cerralvo and Punta Arenas, especially departing from Ensenada de Muertos?
Okay, well.
Because I understand for those gentle snorkelers among us, you are truly going to engage diverse marine life here.
You're absolutely right about that. The Patty source, for instance, really emphasizes that diving in the Sea of Cortez, well, it's almost synonymous with interacting with the fun-loving sea lions.
Fun-loving, I like that.
Yeah. There's a specific colony near La Paz where the interactions are so close, apparently they might even playfully nibble your fins.
Huh.
Seriously. Seriously, they call them adorable characters. They've been seen throwing stones, even looking at their own reflection on shiny surfaces.
No way.
Yeah, it really makes you think of playing with puppies, but, underwater.
Underwater puppies, okay.
And this feeling comes through in multiple sources. They paint this picture of incredibly curious, really interactive animals. La Lobera, which is an islet in the Espiritu Santo archipelago, very close to Isla Cerralvo. It hosts a big breeding colony, about 600 Californian sea lions.
Oh, 600.
Yeah. And the best time for these really unforgettable interactions is when the pups, born in early summer, are at their most curious stage.
Ah, the babies.
Exactly. They'll apparently approach divers in these big, boisterous groups, just eager to play. It's consistently described as one of the most special moments that can be lived underwater.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Generally, the period from about September to May is pretty good for diving with them off La Paz.
You're listening to OTO TV with research by author Paul Bulow.
So yeah, the sea lions are a huge highlight. Definitely sounds like it. Now, beyond the delightful sea lions, dolphins are another incredible and frequent presence, often sighted around Isla Cerralvo and Punta Arenas. What makes their presence here so noteworthy?
Well, what makes the Sea of Cortez, or Mar de Cortez, exceptional, really, is that it boasts the widest variety of dolphins and whales found anywhere in the world.
The widest variety, wow.
Yeah, it's a true cetacean hotspot. These incredibly intelligent creatures are just constantly adding to the vibrant underwater scene.
Right.
And sometimes they even join in on these things called jackfish tornadoes.
Jackfish tornadoes, what's that?
Imagine massive, dense, swirling formations of jackfish, like living, moving walls of fish. They attract all sorts of predators. And seeing dolphins interacting with these incredible bait balls, it just creates an even more dynamic, mesmerizing visual experience. It really shows the richness of the food web there.
Incredible visual. And for those hoping for maybe an encounter with the true giants of the ocean,
Yeah.
whale sightings are reported right off Punta Arenas.
Yes.
Just thinking about seeing one of those massive creatures, it's awe-inspiring. What do the sources tell us about whale encounters, specifically in this region?
Well, looking a bit broader, the whole Gulf of California region offers really significant opportunities to see magnificent humpbacks, gray whales, even the enormous blue whales during their migrations.
Okay.
But what's particularly interesting for anyone visiting this specific area is the strong indication from our sources of frequent encounters with orcas.
Orcas, killer whales.
Yes, and sperm whales too, the cachalots, specifically in the channel that separates Isla Cerralvo and La Ventana.
Really? In that channel?
Yeah, our research points to a great number of encounters with these really large cetaceans right in that zone. Now, of course, nothing is ever guaranteed in the wild.
Sure, sure.
But the local operators, they often work really closely with local fishermen who, share real-time sightings.
Ah, that's smart.
Yeah, so they're dedicated to offering the chance to share it with these great animals. It's typically an activity done on the surface, so no scuba tanks needed. Often requires a bit of agility and, as one source kind of playfully put it, good vibes for an unforgettable moment.
Good vibes, I like it.
The sheer scale of these apex predators and, the deep divers like sperm whales, it really puts the raw power and mystery of the ocean into perspective.
Absolutely. Okay, so beyond the graceful giants and the playful mammals, these waters also pulse with energy from powerful predators and incredible game fish, too. Sounds like a really complete, thriving ecosystem.
It really is. The Sea of Cortez is definitely a thriving ecosystem, and yeah, that includes a diverse range of shark species.
Sharks, right. What kind?
Well, the info-based source mentions a diverse species of sharks generally around Isla Cerralvo, which points to a healthy predatory presence.
Okay.
But the La Plataforma source gets a bit more specific and, frankly, thrilling. It talks about a high probability of encountering bull sharks.
Bull sharks. Wow.
Yeah, at particular dive sites within the Cabo Pulmo Marine Reserve, like one called El Vencedor, which is an old fishing boat wreck.
Interesting. So specific locations.
Exactly. It just underscores the rich and varied predatory life throughout the whole region. It shows how vibrant and genuinely wild these waters still are. Proof of a complete and healthy food chain.
Definitely sounds wild.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for fishing enthusiasts, The waters around Isla Cerralvo, and especially in the Cerralvo Canal, they're renowned.
Oh, yeah. Big game fishing central.
Right. So it sounds like this brings a whole different kind of excitement to the area. What makes it such a prime spot for game fishing?
Well, it's considered a prime location for big game fishing for a few really compelling reasons. First, its unique underwater topography. You've got deep drop-offs, seamounts, and then combine that with strong, nutrient-rich ocean currents. It basically acts like a natural magnet, drawing in huge amounts of prey fish.
Creates a buffet.
Exactly. A perfect hunting ground for the bigger predators and game fish. So anglers and divers, too, actually, can expect to find really prolific numbers of highly sought-after species. We're talking yellowtail, golden grouper, the magnificent marlin, sailfish, swordfish, or broadbill.
Quite the list.
And of course, you've got plenty of the bait fish that naturally attracts these larger predators. It just completes this vibrant, dynamic picture of the food web in full, exhilarating action.
Sounds intense.
Tuna and dorado are also frequently caught there too, so it just adds to the allure, the potential for a really memorable fishing experience. It's a powerful testament to the health and richness of this extraordinary ecosystem.
Okay, well, as we start to wrap up this OTO TV investigation, it seems abundantly clear, doesn't it? There is prolific marine life you are likely to see near Isla Cerralvo and Punta Arenas, departing from Ensenada de Muertos.
Undeniably.
From those graceful mobulas and mantas doing their aquatic dances.
Yeah.
Through the engaging sea lions playing like puppies, the intelligent dolphins.
The whale.
Yeah. Colossal whales, and yes, even the thrilling sharks and game fish. This area truly sounds like a natural wonder, just waiting to be explored respectfully, of course.
Indeed. And if we step back for a second, the entire Gulf of California, it isn't just beautiful, it's actually a designated UNESCO Natural Heritage Site.
UNESCO site. That's significant.
Very significant. It truly lives up to that name, the aquarium of the world, the sheer biodiversity we've talked about today, the elegant mobulas, majestic mantas, those playful sea lions that charm everyone,
Right.
the diverse whales, smart dolphins, impressive game fish.
Yeah.
It's all just powerful evidence of a thriving, deeply interconnected ecosystem.
It's heartening to hear it's so vibrant.
It is. And it's also really crucial to acknowledge that organizations like Manta Mexico, Pelagicos Kakinja, Pelagic Life, and the World Wildlife Fund, WWF, they are actively working really tirelessly to protect these incredible species and their vital habitats.
That conservation piece is key.
Absolutely. Ensuring their continued survival against, various pressures.
So for anyone listening, maybe planning a trip, whether you are gentle snorkelers just dipping your fins in, or maybe avid divers going deeper, know that you truly will engage diverse marine life near Isla Cerralvo and Punta Arenas, departing from Ensenada de Muertos.
That seems guaranteed, doesn't it?
It really does. It sounds like an interactive, living aquarium just waiting to be explored. A place where you can witness nature's grandeur up close, personally, making memories that probably last a lifetime.
Absolutely. And this brings us to a really crucial point, maybe a final thought.
Okay.
Given the incredible fragility, but also the immense value of this protected ecosystem, what does this all mean for future visits? How can we ensure our presence actually contributes positively to its conservation, or at least doesn't inadvertently cause harm?
That's the big question, isn't it?
It is, and the answer really lies in adhering to sustainable practices. It becomes paramount for everyone.
Like what specifically?
Well, simple things, but powerful things, like using biodegradable sunscreen. That protects the delicate marine environment.
Right, the corals especially.
Exactly, and absolutely avoiding touching or harassing any marine life you encounter. Give them their space.
Crucial.
And refraining from extracting anything. No flora, no fauna, no rocks, no minerals from the site. Leave it as you found it.
Leave no trace.
Precisely. Our collective responsibility here is to preserve this invaluable ecosystem for generations to come. We need to ensure that this incredible future of adventure remains vibrant and accessible in this truly, truly remarkable part of the world.